Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Mal's Nana, and you're on Nana on a Mission. If you would, go ahead and like this video. Likes are free. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and share this video when you get a chance. Alright, so I just finished a previous video with my Okja haul, and I showed you one of my Brown Girl Jane fragrances. So I just said, you know what, since I'm already out here, let me go ahead and show y'all what I have from Brown Girl Jane. So Brown Girl Jane is a black owned fragrance house, and I was researching fragrance houses that were for, of women of color or men of color, and I came across hers. So I can't remember when I first purchased these. I haven't had them more than a year, I know that. So I don't have the full size bottles. I have travel sizes, and travel sizes right now for me are just kind of easier to store. I do have quite a bit of fragrances, not as much as some people that are into fragrances, but I'm not over 100, so I still can store them in my room safely. But I think, and especially with travel sizes, they're just kind of easier. So if I wanted to like clear out a drawer in my dresser or something like that, they would be really easy for me to store. So anyway, so I want to share with y'all what I have. So I kind of line these up kind of as more from fresh to deep. So I'm going to start with Lamu. So on the boxes, what I like is on the boxes, she has like a word that she associates with each fragrance. And this one, so joy, she associates joy with Lamu. So let's read to you the fragrance notes on Lamu. So we have the top notes are bergamot, coastal sage, Italian lemon, and mid notes are salty plumera, coconut water, gardenia, and base notes are driftwood, solar musk, and sandalwood. So I'm gonna take this out and just kind of show y'all what the travel bottle looks like. So that's it right there. It is glass, so I do keep my boxes because I don't want to accidentally drop them and they break. So yeah, so this is 10 mls, and I got all of these when she had a sale, buy two get one free. So that's how I got them. A couple of them I end up giving away. I started off with the sample collection. At the time, she did not have any of the latest scents in there, which was Carnival and Carousel at the time. So the sample pack now has Carnival and Carousel. It just doesn't have her two latest scents, and those are her two latest scents are Chalet and High Tea. So if I'm not mistaken, her sample her discovery set, let's call it a discovery set, her discovery set does not have Chalet and Hot Tea, but it does have, now it has Carousel and Carnival. When I purchased it, it did not have Carousel and Carnival. So anywho, all right, so going back, so that's Lamu, everybody. This is really a nice scent. This is different. I will say, I talk about how sometimes fragrances, after a while, fragrances are going to start smelling similar, but this is a scent that I have never smelled before, and I really like it. To me, it's more of a spring summer fragrance, and yeah, I like it. All right, so the next one is Baja. So Baja is, so the top notes in Baja is peach nectar, water lotus, orange flower essence. Mid notes are tuberose, jasmine petals, golden gardenia, vanilla bean, cedarwood, and cashmere musk. All right, so, and the word that she associates with this one is peace. So again, I just like how she and it's crazy because you have to smell the fragrances to kind of get the word that's associated with it. And as silly as may sound, like she's not even missing with that. Like the word she chooses goes with those fragrances, and it's, again, this is another one that I just have not quite smelt before, and it's very, very nice. Again, it is also, in my opinion, a summer spring fragrance. All right, so we've already talked about Carnival in the last video, but I'll just hit on it again. It has a mango note in the top. It's Caribbean mango and jasmine, nectar. Heart notes are amber, ginger, wood musk. Base notes are golden pimento, creamy sandalwood, and vanilla. And the word she has associated with it is festive. So, Carnival, mango, fruit, what have you, Rio de Janeiro, kind of like a Caribbean festival. Yeah, so yeah, I can get that from that. Alrighty. Again, it's a nice fragrance as well. I think it could go either way, either spring, summer, fall, winter. All right. Casablanca. Casablanca is actually one of my favorites. If I had to say really my favorite. At first I was between Dawn and Casablanca, but the more I wear Casablanca, it has become my favorite. The top notes in it are marshmallow, cardamom, and incense. Mid notes are saffron, soft suede, vanilla, orchard, and base notes are glowing amber, soft musk, and sandalwood. And love is the word that she associates with it, and I love it. This is a very sexy scent. So she reformulated Casablanca, so if you want to get Casablanca, this is definitely the time to get it. I'm sorry, I had to pull this out and sniff it. This smells very, very nice. She has a really nice lineup, y'all. If you really want something different, and like I said, definitely want to support someone of color, these are some great scents. So try Casablanca. Again, like I said, it's reformulated to last longer. I did notice that, but that's what I like about the travel sizes. The travel sizes, I could take them with me if I have to reapply it. Oh well, I mean, I paid money for them. I don't want them. I don't want to be dead and I still got full bottles of perfume. So, like, I don't mind reapplying my fragrances now. But if I'm spending $300 on a fragrance or something like that, and you only giving me a couple of hours, yeah, we're gonna have a problem. But when it's not really expensive, and of course, like I said, I did get these buy two get one free, I don't mind reapplying. Okay, so Dawn, we have Dawn here again. Dawn is another one of my favorites, and so let me read you the notes. Raspberry blossom, cassius leaves, and water lily on the top notes. Iris petal, violet greens, amber resin on the middle notes, and vetiver, vanilla, Madagascar vanilla, and vanilla bourbon on the base notes. And the word associated with it is energy. This is a very sexy scent. Yeah, I don't know. I said Casablanca. Dawn was my favorite, then Casablanca. I'm sniffing this again because I haven't worn it in a while, and yeah, it's a little stronger scent. So I don't think, for me, this is not a scent I could wear to work. Okay, so it's just not. Again, I'm in healthcare. It's not something. Now I have worn it to work. Let me back up. I'm just real careful with it. So. But if I'm about to spray myself down, this is not the one I want to spray myself down with and go be around patients. So, all right, the next one is Dare. So Dare is juicy cherry, luscious leche, black pepper on the top, pink peony, rose, sakura bloom on the middle, and Italian leather, sensual musk, and amber woods on the base. All right, the word associated with it is seduction. Like I'm telling y'all, for real, she doesn't miss with the word she associates with her fragrance. This is, again, this is a very sensual scent. you can, yeah, you can kind of smell you can definitely smell the leather, but it's not funky leather, like old, like you're in a club or something, like a bar. Very nice. Um, the last one I have is Casino. So Casino, we have on the top notes: espresso, rose quartz, misted pearl. Middle notes are lucky red rose, ruby orchard, hand-picked jasmine, and on the base notes, golden rum cake, almond foam, and blonde woods. The word associated with that is lucky. All right, so I'm about to give y'all some TMI. The first time I wore this, I took my shower and sprayed it on, and me and Mr. I'ma just say that the smell, the scent was like a, it like an aphrodisiac kind of thing. Like, how people talk about oysters. But the perfume did what they say oysters do, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, this, yeah, it was crazy. And afterwards we were like, dang, like, just, I don't know, it did something, like just the scent. And that was a good night. And it's lucky. Lucky is the word. So yeah, he was real lucky that night. But check it out. The only two that I don't have is Dusk. Dusk has a Sentinel note, and I'm not really into Sentinel notes very much. And so I did not get that one. So I smelled that in the Discovery set. But so that was the only one I didn't get. And Chalet and High Tea are the two that I still have left to try. So I'm probably going to get them in a travel size. Her full price of her fragrances are 102 on the bottle, and I think it is a 50 ml bottle, I believe. And she does have occasional sales. I think she does like 20% off of full size bottles. And but I don't know. I'm having a hard. I got the travel sizes right now, so I'm not trying to, break my bank getting the full sizes. I can't wear all these fragrances that I have at one time, so it's really no point. If I could get a travel size, that's just what I'm gonna get. And like I said, they're easier for me to store. But check her out. I do have a couple other black-owned fragrance houses that I want to get. One is the what's called, the Harlem Candle Company, I think that is. I want to try those, and it's another one I can't think of his name right off, and he's a little pricey, so I got to get my mind right to try those. But I hope to add those to my collection soon, so I may try to do those. I got my heart set on doing those two fragrance houses around Black Friday, I think, because that's when you get your biggest sales for a lot of companies. So I think to add those to my collection, I think I'm gonna try to aim for it to get around Black Friday. So, and anyway, all right, check out Brown Girl Jane. She has her own website, and they also sell at Sephora. So go ahead and support. And I mean, they smell good. They smell good. They very sexy scents. You have a variety of, like I say, you have your spring, summer, kind of light, fresh, kind of warm. You got your seductive. I mean, it's a whole lineup, y'all. So give her a try. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe and share. And I will hit y'all back up later. Be blessed. See ya.